Hi guys, I know I'm not like super dressed up or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and do the makeup tutorial for Belle. My hair is up. She partially has her hair up and I'm wearing a Disney sweater, so what could go wrong? I don't, I had to take a nap, so I wasn't able to like, get like all dressed up and do what I would normally do, but I did clean up. I just really didn't do anything with my hair. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I had stated, this will be a start to finish step-by-step tutorial in 2 videos. So first will be face, and then we will move on to eyes. So first step, I'm going to pull out. Now I've kind of upgraded to the facial wipes because they already have cleaner inside them. And then when I add my homemade brush cleaner, they seem to work a tad bit better. And right now I can't find where my husband put the other wipes, so I've just been using these. So, oh well. So I just take my little wipey. I think these are a little bit bigger too than the normal ones that I use. So, lasts longer. And we like that. It smells so good. Shampoo. It's like it smells good. It doesn't smell chemically. Like you can't smell the alcohol that's in there. So that's a good thing. One thing I did forget to put on there is if you do need to sharpen a pencil, because we are going to be working with some eyeliner pencils, make sure to use a pencil. So I'm going to prime. Now I'm going to take my photo finish, my Smashbox, like I have been, just a pea size amount, like about that, since I also use concealer. Hopefully next time I'll just buy the large version. However, it's like, that will really, I don't know. I kind of feel like I did waste a little money by buying that, because really for not much more, I probably could have just bought the normal size. But it's like, the Monistat is so cheap that I like, because really, even though it's the colored primer, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But anything to me, I still haven't gotten that Provacia. I do want to see, and now they're saying that they have some medicine for it that I've seen on TV, that I'm not ready to resort to medication. So, okay, well, now we're going to be doing concealer, and like it says, if you pull out your tutorial products page, so like open 2 windows, this window, and then open from FabGag. I just called my blog FabGag. I am my worst critic. I will never say that again. That is terrible, and I can't believe I said it, and I should be, like, banned. I should ban myself from my blog. So, I'm going to go in first with what I always go in. I'm going to start with green, and I'm going to use my middle finger now that I don't have any nails until Saturday. Hopefully to God I feel like I can go out on Saturday. And definitely cover the majority, even over my eye, of the red. Now we are going to be putting quite a bit of foundation on. I noticed that, especially for tutorials, when I do kind of go a little bit more with foundation, it on camera it hides redness better. But I don't like to, you know, walk around with like loads of, as long as I can, you know, if I can make it look natural, then fine. But I try to, you know, keep it kind of toned down, unless like, say I did some education on myself that day and I'm wearing like some crazy look, I will go out in that look. I swear I will. I mean, that's why there's some pictures of me like in Disneyland with like crazy makeup, because I did a tutorial that day. So I need a little on my chin because it is a tutorial, so I'm trying to get, you know, all the spots that have redness. And for some reason I have like this like little red, I noticed last time coming through, just right there. I don't know if I have a blemish there or I scratched myself or what, but it's still there, so I'm going to put a little bit of the green on that. And next we're going to go in for our eyes, and we're going to use our little pinky, because we do want a dark, people always say, oh, kind of go in with lighter colors for under your eyes. That's actually not correct. If you have like bags and dark circles under your eyes, you kind of want to, because you're also going to be putting foundation on, you want to hide that color. So by putting on a light concealer isn't really going to cover it. So I put kind of a darker one. Let me use my other finger. Sorry. Block your view. Oh, dog's barking. We did cover the door again, and now she has graduated, because like the doors here, unless you lock it, they open. This one is not as bad. Our bedroom, not as bad, but Sean's room, like, it can be all the way closed and you can just barely like push on it and the door will open. So she's graduated from barking out the front door because we covered it, to going into Sean's room, looking out the window and barking. So it's like we're never gonna win. Now we're going in with the next color, so not all over our face. Let's use our ring finger, because we haven't used that finger yet. And we're literally going to put this all over our cheeks. As much, like, almost like we're wearing it as a foundation. Put it right over the other concealers, because she does have kind of a, you know, tan, not too tan, but more of a tannish. She's not as light as I am, so I need to be a little bit darker. And then do the other side. Kind of get a good amount on, because you know you are putting this all over your cheeks. Unless like you're already in that color range, you can completely skip this step. I don't know why she thinks barking is going to help her situation. And I feel bad, because like she's only trying to do what is, you know, technically her job, but she needs to know, like, I praise her, like when the UPS guy comes and she barks, I'll praise her and I'll be like, no, it's okay, good girl, and you know, because that's when she's supposed to bark. Somebody's coming towards our door. Bark it up. Yeah, see, it kind of is sore right there, so I think I might have hit my head. Not knowing about it. Because I do stuff like that all the time, because I'm a clumsy little gal. So I probably hit my head right there and didn't know. Now we're just going to put a little bit on the chin to kind of, so it's like we put it all over the face, but kind of just like in little sections, because it's going to all come together when we put foundation on stuff on it. Now, I know it's spring, but it's been chilly out. And I heard that New York is still getting snow. Holy moly. That's not cool. I thought we had like a late winter. But, jeez, poor people out on the East Coast. I'm so sorry, guys. I kind of want to... I need to exfoliate. Because I didn't do my Sunday night routine. Because I started feeling it Sunday night and laid down, and yeah, bad times. So like, this brush wasn't really listed, but I'm just using it to get a little bit of little flakies I got. And, you know, I even cleaned my face. It's like I washed my face, moisturized my face. There's nothing I can do from keeping it dry. So the two foundations we're using is the Neutrogena, yes, it's upside down, and the Revlon Color Stay. But this might be the last time I use that Revlon. Here, my chair. But we're going to be putting a good amount of foundation on. So, and both videos, I mean, it depends on how much I talk. It shouldn't be too long. It's surprising when, like, you're like, it took that long to do that video when you only did this much. It's kind of weird. And you see that, like, each video is like 45 minutes, and you're like, what? How is that even possible? This one's really thick, and that's why another reason why I really like it. It's a really thick foundation. It's a pain in the butt to get out of the bottle, because the bottle is, you know, not even halfway emptied. But like, you really have to shake this bad boy to, I mean, barely get any out. I'll stick that on my nose because that's a good amount. I want a little bit more for my forehead. And then I was looking at my old love Estee Lauder, the Double Wear foundation. Apparently they must have changed the name of the foundation, because I'm almost positive that it was porcelain or something like that. It was like porcelain, and porcelain doll or porcelain, and they didn't have it on Amazon, and the price on Amazon was like, I might as well just go to this stinking mall to get it. And I always, like, if I'm going to buy something like that, I'm going to wait till I can get some free gifts. That's where I get a lot of, like, lipsticks that I don't normally, like, oh, I didn't remember I had this, or something like that. It's because it came with, because I'll get something that comes with, you know, free gifts. So now we're going to apply this, and we're, like, really going to apply this, because this is kind of a darker color, and not much is going to be coming out of it. And this one's a lot more liquidy, more water-based. I don't think it is a water-based foundation, but still, it's a lot runnier. So, you're gonna, whatever comes out, just stick in the empty spots. You don't have to. You can do it your way. I mean, like I said, if you're already the skin tone that we're doing, then don't do what I'm doing. Just use your normal, or if this is too light for you. You know, you can do what you want to do, but this is just what I have to do. Oh, I even see redness coming through right there. So that's going to need to be covered. I should have put more concealer right there. Looks like my forehead, I didn't, because like I'm using this mirror. This mirror shows everything as where this mirror does not. Sometimes I even use the camera as a mirror. And because I like to always want to be facing you guys. But this thing literally shows your whole face. So that's why I like using it. Because if I miss something, I know it. I know about it. So I'm going to put that back upside down. I'm going to get my Coastal Scents stipple brush. And we're going to stipple. So you want to go down. If you're wearing like a turtleneck or something like how I have it, just kind of pull it down. Just downward motions. And kind of move. It's weird. It's like sometimes when I stipple, it comes off more cakier, and sometimes when I kind of do like a blend, it looks better. So I have to kind of find at that moment or what way to do it. Like especially on like my cheeks, it always looks better if I kind of do like a sideways stipple almost, where I'm kind of doing this, what I'm doing like right now, where I am kind of stippling but I'm blending at the same time, and it gives me more of a flawless coverage. But it is coming off a little bit cakey. I even go all the way around my little nosy nose. I got foundation up my nose. Foundation boogers. I'm sorry, that's gross. It's like, Gina, please. Now, my eye primer and my eyebrows, as far as I'm concerned, as part of part 1, because I do, like, as soon as I'm done with foundation, I do my eye primer right after that, because you guys know that I like to have my eye primer completely dry before I put any eyeshadows on it. So yeah, technically it's an eye section, but that's what I do. That's how I've always done it. So yeah, right, like right here, it feels sore. I had to have hit it. That's so funny, because like I had no idea. I have no idea how I did it, what I did, but it does hurt. It's like sore right there. Now I know why it was red. I should have used, and what's funny is for some reason when the weather's like it is, where it's raining, it's even more dry. So I probably could have used a beauty blender and it would have been better, because I would have had that moisture and it would have came off. You can't tell in the video, but I can see it in person and I can see it in my mirror that it's coming off a little too cakey. for my liking. Like, yeah. Normally, I would not want my makeup to look this cakey. That's really weird. It turned out like that. Makes me wonder. So, plus, I know that, like, cleaning my brushes in between takes up time. It's already been 20 minutes, for heaven's sakes. But we did use extra concealer and all that blobbity blobbity blue. Where did I come up with blobbity blobbity blue? I wonder. I come up with all kinds of words. That's like a family tradition, is coming up with words that don't make sense. Doohickey, thingamabob. Like some of my nicknames are just Monkopotamus, but that's actually from something. I have all kinds of, booger-nosed dolphin. My husband would kick my butt if he knew I was telling you guys this. Oh my god. He says he doesn't watch, so I hope he doesn't hear that one, because he'd get really mad at me. Why are you telling people that? Twinkle Toes. That one's not that bad. That one's cute. I like Twinkle Toes. Okay, let's get our primer potion out. Prime our eyes, guys. And you'll notice that if you do put your primer on and let it set, you know, while you're doing your face, you will get better coverage on your eyes. And your eye shadows will stay on better and longer too. It's amazing. This is the one good thing about when my nails are short, is it's like I can get my primers on good. I can get, like, I'm not like, it's not coming down here or getting uneven. But so I'm gonna keep them short and let them grow out. Oh, did I get a stinking fuzzball in my eye? I don't want to have to spend a half hour being blind trying to find something in my eye. Oh, I'll use this. Because honestly, I'm sorry guys, if I get the smallest fuzz in my eye, I literally am blind. And I know there's something in there. I can feel it and it's bugging me. Usually it's like a dog fur. It'll be like the smallest little thing. Okay, I'm not sure if I got it, but I don't feel it right now, so I might have got it. Okay, so now let's brush our brows. I need to pluck mine really bad, so hopefully I can recreate that same shape that I did last time, because I did a stinking dang good job with that arched look that I did. So I'm hoping I can. Where is my brush? Okay, there it is. I'm like, where did you go? I did really good. So we're taking a gel liner or whatever you like to use for your eyebrows. My Urban Decay from Haute Look that I ordered 5 years ago is finally on its way. It's only like 3 things. I swore it was like 5. But yeah, it's finally shipped. Thank gosh. And I know I used a lot too of this because I remember like creating the shape. So it's kind of like, I kind of went up and then See how I kind of, and then I just color in the rest of my brows. So I need a little more. This does take a little, kind of a lot of color because you're adding that shape. And kind of go a little further out if you have short brows like I do. So that's one. We got our nice arched shape. So let's try to do it again. So pack on some of that color. And just see what I did there? Made like almost that triangle. And you kind of have to do it even if it's not exactly the same. I have to do it in the mirror, guys, in the light mirror. I'm sorry, but because this can really ruin the look if I mess up. So I need to make sure that I'm doing this completely correctly. So I'm sorry if you can't see. Maybe I can find a really good one of those big vanities with the big light. There's no way my husband's gonna ever buy me one of those after he bought that other vanity for me. I have long hairs right here that need to be gone. They need to be gone. Bye-bye. So try to make it a little longer. Like I have hair right here that needs to go. So I'm kind of just pushing that hair up into my brows so that when I put the gel on, it'll stay in that spot. I'm not really worried about those having too much color because once I've gelled it, it'll be fine. But they're both the shape that I wanted. Some nice arched brows. Because she does have nice arched brows. Maybe a little bit thinner, but because my eyebrows are a tad bit thick, I have to go with what I have. Unless I completely blank out my eyebrows and then recreate the look, which I might have to do with some of the villain looks, or I can do what I just did. I'm going to try to with some of the villain looks, because some of the villain looks have, I can do this here, some of the villain looks have really, like I've said before, defined eyebrows. And you know, I normally pluck my eyebrows every day, and my eyebrows need to be plucked continuously, and it's been like a week, so you can imagine how they probably are right now because I've been sick. Okay. So, one more step for the face, and then we're going to move on to the eyes, guys. We need to chisel our cheeks. Chisel our cheeks. Just kind of give them some definition, and then we're going to move on to eyes. Okay. Take your contour brush, or, oops, hit the screen, I'm sorry. Get a contour brush or a angled blush brush. And I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. But I'm not using a ton. I'm just going over it. And tap off any excess. Like, I can already see my lines, but I just I want to make sure it goes to like only about right here. So there we go. We have a nice chiseled little cheek right there. See the difference? How thin one side looks compared to the other? Alrighty. So let me clean this brush off, and that concludes part 1 for our Belle. Isn't this amazing? I love to sing like and be goofy. I will sing, talk to Sean. I love doing it. Or use accents. He just thinks it's so funny. I love it. And like, he's way into like Doctor Who and stuff. And there's this one episode, and there's this child, and it goes, "Are you my mummy?" So he always says that to me. "Are you my mummy?" And I always go, "I don't know. Am I your mummy?" Oh my god, we have so much fun here. You guys should all move in. Let's just party. Okay, part 1 done. I'm going to stop this, and we'll be moving on to eyes. And we will be beautiful. Bye. See you in a minute.